Hello pool players, I got a great video for you guys today. If I could show you a system that would really turbocharge your game, it would help you grow your game more rapidly, would you be interested? Well, this video is going to show you just that. The system I'm talking about breaks down challenges in a more manageable way. It's an incremental approach that builds to an ultimate goal, and it can be used on any drill or challenge. So without further ado, I'm going to break down this system based on this Nick Varner drill. I think you're going to look at practice in a whole different light, so let's get into it. Let's first take a look at the layout of the Nick Varner rotation 9-ball drill. One ball here can be placed anywhere on the table to start out the run. I like to begin by placing it right at center table for a straight-in shot into the corner. Another thing I do is I move the 6 ball off the cushion, and I also move the 7 off the cushion. That is the more advanced version, and I'm just not quite up to par on that yet. So now let's get into the actual work. Now here I've put the first 5 of the Nick Varner drill out on the table. And as I said before, this is a rotation exercise, so we start out with the 1 at center table, and then we move to the 2, 3, 4, 5. The goal here is to become proficient at this portion of the Nick Varner drill. Do not move on to the full drill until you perfect this part of it. Another twist that I have added, I will shoot these 5 balls and I will play position on the last ball, then reset the 2, 3, 4, 5. I will not move the cue ball either, so I will play it from where it lies. Note here that I've come right down to the 5 ball nicely, and at this point I have to play position for the 2 ball, as all 4 rail balls will be respotted. And here I'm very satisfied with the position I ended up with. Now it's a matter of reset and repeat. Once I've become proficient at the first portion of this exercise, I then set up the last 4 balls. On a personal note, I'll let you know that this was the hardest part of this exercise. These last 4 balls require us to go end to end on the table and gain position so that we can easily get out. Here's some word of advice. Make sure that you work on your fundamentals when you try to run out these balls, especially these last 4, because I found them very difficult to not only pocket, but also to gain the position I needed so that I could continue the run. In my opinion, the Nick Varner drill harbors many of the more common shots we face in the game of pool. Because of this, it's become my go-to exercise to get myself in stroke. Another thing I would like to point out is I look at this part of the exercise as a continuation drill as well. Here, I'm playing position for the 6 ball that will be spotted once I pocket this 9. And I'm very satisfied with that shot. And just like when we worked on the first 5, we reset and repeat. So once we become proficient at the first half and the last half of the drill, we are ready to go after it in its entirety. By breaking down any challenge into more manageable sub-drills, I find it a great way to focus more on shots that are very different to each other. So in the case of the Nick Varner 9-ball drill, these first 5 balls are very much different than the last 4. By splitting up the exercise into 2 portions, we can better grasp what is required for each shot scenario. Ultimately, this is a more manageable, less overwhelming approach to mastering difficult challenges. I have been using this systematic approach for the last 3 years and it has really helped my game. I look at this as a logical way to practice. So if you're a player that has plateaued, let's say, definitely take on the Nick Varner 9-ball drill and break it down into 2 portions like I have shown here. And remember to stay disciplined by not moving on to the second portion until you've mastered the first. This is a great way to practice with purpose. If you guys found this to be very helpful, please leave comments within the comments section. Also, please share this video as it helps my channel. Please hit the like, and if you'd like to see another informative tutorial, watch this one right here. And until next time, like I always say, keep on practicing.